Muslim?
No, I'm not Muslim.
Why are you Christian?
Yeah.
I thought you were Muslim, bro. Like,
No, no. I mean, I do like the your why should oh, you should become a Muslim. So why should I become a Muslim?
yeah, because Islam is the way to God. Islam is the true way to God.
What's the proof that Islam is even from God? Like, for instance, uh, the reason I'm not a Muslim is because I actually read the Quran and read your sources.
Yeah. So number one, right? You asked the question, right? So you're gonna like allow me to answer, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the first thing, right, would be that we have proof from God, right? We're gonna define God as the creator of the universe, right? And we also affirm, right, that He sent revelation to us, and we test the revelation, and we see that it is from God, right? There are many things and many ways we can go about this. One of them will be the miracles that are in the Quran, right? The Quran makes claims about the creation that no one else could know except the one who created it, right? And no one else knew except before the Quran. No one else said it before the Quran, right? A lot of things that we figured out only in the 19th, 20th century, right? The Quran says it in the 7th century, right? So this would be one of the reasons why we believe that the Quran is from God, is from the creator of the universe, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So let's talk about these miracles that's in the Quran that supposedly nobody knew about it. Can we start with chapter 96, verse 2, where it says, well, actually, I'll start with the first one, 96, verse 1. Ikra, Ikra, read in the name of your Lord, who has created you from a clot. What exactly does that mean, and how does that fit in with today's knowledge that we have of embryology? Is there a clot or something that's a clot?
So it would be like a clot, like, right? It would be like a leech, right? The word used there is, if I'm not mistaken, alaka, right? So it would be like a leech-like substance, right? It doesn't necessarily mean it's like blood clots, right? It would just have the same shape of that thing.
Okay, but the Quran says you are created from it, not that you will look like it,
Yeah, yeah. So the
right? So
baby
are,
comes
are
from
we
that.
are we created from a leech? And have you read
Yeah.
your
So
hadiths
can you like
where Muhammad
wait, wait,
says
wait.
that you do become a blood clot?
Wait. Can you explain or can you show me embryology as we understand it right now?
Yeah, sure. You're created from one single sperm from your daddy and one single egg from your mama, right? At no time from the beginning of the inception to the time that you're born is there a clot. You're not created from a leech because the alaq can mean the meaning is a small congealed quantity of blood. Yes, the newer Muslims like to say it's a leech, and then Ibn Kathir says it's a clinging clot. So, what exactly is a clot?
Yeah, it looks like that.
No,
It
no, the
looks
Quran doesn't say anything about looking like it. The Quran says you are created from it.
yeah. So when the baby starts to grow, right, the
Okay,
clot.
is the baby created from a
Wait,
clot?
are you gonna let me? Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Can you show me a medical textbook that says that there's a clot involved in the process of making a human? What
All right,
what textbook? Give me the name of the textbook and give me the page number.
one second, bro. 1 second.
Sure, no problem.
I'm
Take your
just
time.
gonna. Okay.
Hey, brother Javi, how's it going?
Oh, hey, how you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Getting over a cold. First, I got
Uh,
food. First, I got food
okay.
poisoning for 5 days, and then right afterward, I came down with like a cold slash flu, so it's messed up my voice.
I pray that you get better, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Um. Okay. So if I could zoom in, right? So these are the stages, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you can clearly see the cells, right? It
Okay.
looks like a blood clot. It's not
Now,
saying it's actually.
I don't see anything that looks like a blood clot. Again,
Yes,
the
the
Quran
blood
does
like
not
blood
say
clots.
that you will go through a stage looking like a blood clot. The Quran says
Yeah,
you
so
are.
it
The
actually goes
Quran,
to the stage.
the
It actually
Quran
goes to the
says you are created. Does it not?
yeah. It's speaking about one stage, one of the
Okay, but
stages.
at what stage are you created from a clot?
Right. So I'm just gonna read exactly what the Quran says about embryology now.
Okay. Oh, let me ask you a very simple, basic question. Have you gone to school and taken embryology?
Before we move on. It would actually, it would be a blood clot because the flesh, it goes back after the clot of blood, then it becomes flesh.
No,
So,
there's no clot of blood involved in it. What is a blood clot?
wait, so do you believe that babies don't have blood?
I didn't say I believe that babies don't have blood, but there's a difference between blood and a blood clot. What is a blood
Okay,
clot?
so
What is the
from
function? What is the function of a blood clot?
As someone that has a blood clot right now and I'm fighting with it, it's when like the flow of the blood in your veins, there's a blockage and your blood starts to clump up and your blood can't normally pass through a certain area as well as it could.
you're not getting the point. It's not saying like an injury like clot. It's saying
This isn't an
a
injury
bunch of
clot.
wait, bro. Be quiet, bro. It's saying a bunch of like little cells, they come together and it looks like a blood clot. Yeah, and it would be a blood clot because it does have blood. Right?
No, 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 no. Bro, may I please implore you to go pick up a basic book on embryology?
Just calm yourself. Just calm yourself.
No, I am
gonna
calm, man. You're showing that you don't have any knowledge of embryology, but I think that one might be a little bit too hard for you. But so I've got an easier one.
I'm gonna. If you keep like shotgunning me, I'm gonna drop you, bro.
No, I'm not gonna shotgun you, bro.
You are shotgunning.
No, I asked you one. I asked you one question, right? I can see
let's
that
read it first.
you're not up to par on the embryology, right? So maybe it's a little too
Why are you
hard.
scared, bro? Why are you scared?
Why am I scared? You're the one that's
I want to
scared.
read the verse. You won't let me read it. Why are you scared?
Well, I asked you to show me. I asked you to show me a medical textbook that says there's a blood clot involved in it. Have you done that?
Guys, let's try to give each other time to talk, like 1 minute answer phase or something.
Yeah, that's a good.
Answer phase.
That's a good idea. That's a good
Well,
idea.
wait. So I'm gonna read the verse right of embryology, right? So just.
Where are
calm
you
yourself.
reading it from? What book? What's the book name? What's the page number?
So this from the Quran.
Oh,
gonna read
the
it from
Quran's
the-
not a medical book.
Let's see what it actually says. So let's see what it actually says. Okay. So calm down. All right.
Bro, stop telling me to calm down. I'm calm.
Placed. Okay. Wait. Then place each human as a sperm drop in a secure place. Then we develop the drop into a clinging clot. Then develop the clot into a lump of flesh. Then develop the lump into bones. Then clothe the bones with flesh. Then we brought it into being as a new creation. So blessed Allah, the best of creators. So here it is describing accurately the stages that a baby goes through. Right. So the sperm.
Hold on a second. Who told you that that's? Who told you that that's correct?
Wait. Right. So if we look at the picture that I just showed you, right? So you can literally see the stages. Right?
Yeah.
And you can see that when it says when the cell gets to like a certain stage, it does look like a blood clot.
Okay, but again, the Quran doesn't say you will look like something. It says you are created from something.
Yeah, from so.
And that's
the baby
something.
does come
And
from
that something is supposed to be a clot. Now, do you know the difference between looking like something and being created from something?
Now, do you know the difference? Bro, that substance, right? The baby does come from that substance, yeah. That clot, it grows into a baby, yeah. Jackie, what's your question?